Well, if you're brand new, you don't even know what we have. And even if you're in, there's so many different amazing tools and strategies. And I'm going to go super in depth on how our education platform actually works so we could help you take it from where you are to wherever it is that you want to be. So let me check the chat box. We got people in New York, Seattle, Mississippi, Arizona, Denver, Boston, literally everywhere. Amazing, amazing guys. Well, yeah, let's jump into it. And now that you guys over the last few days has seen the power of trading, seen the power of crypto, uh most people don't expect me to say this, but the truth is that most people in in this industry fail because of lack of education. A lot of people are just gambling in the markets, lack of mentorship. They don't have people that know the way, have gone the way, and are willing to show them the way. Lack of community. They don't have a good group of people around them to help them be successful. Lack of having a trading system. For me, every single person that I've met that's made over 7 figures, they have a system. Everything they do is systematic, not just for trading, but life. Everything they do is systematic. And so we're going to show you guys our system here within Jifu and how everything works when it comes to our education platform. So, first things first, this right here, guys, is called the Mastermind Portal. Now, this is basically a fast start training. Everything that I talked to you guys about tonight is actually going to be here in the Mastermind portal. So if you forget what you heard or what you saw, you can go through the Mastermind portal and you'll be good to go. But like I said, everything we do is systematic. So the moment that someone gets started within our education platform, we put them through the mastermind portal. We put them through this fast start training so that they're completely set up for success. They have the right apps, they have the right chats, they have the right expectations, they know how to use the scanners, they know how to use the platform. And that is exactly what you're looking at right here, right now. So let's say you're brand new, you're going to actually start here in the customer guide. You're going to learn how to use Jifu, which is basically what we're going to be talking about on this call, how to use the live trading sessions, how to use the app for copying and pasting trades and for copy trading, how to set up a trading account, how to take a trade, how to use our AI scanners that scan the market for high probability trades. Drop a 777 in the chat if you're new and that would be helpful for you, this information, or if it was helpful for you when you were brand new, let me know in the chat box. Because this was a game changer for me. Having a system where it was plug and play, you can get anybody started and they'd be completely set up for success. This is step one before anything else. Now, we do also have an affiliate guide right here. So let's say that you're learning, you're growing, you're getting results. People are asking you, hey, how are you making money online? How are you doing what you're doing? You can actually refer people to the platform and create residual income. And we have a guide on how to do that as well. But let's pull up Jifu. So this is our actual website. By the way, we just redid it. So what you're looking at is brand new. And we have the academies right here. So this is the very first thing you're going to go through on the Jifu website. So we've been mainly talking about trading and investing, Forex and crypto. But just so you're aware, we have an academy for social media, also for e-commerce, also for mindset. Also, we have finance and we have fitness. So getting involved, yes, the value here, 80% of the value is in the Forex and in the crypto, but we have multiple different ways for you to go out there and make money online from the best of the best. And so having all these different academies, not everybody knows that we actually have those. If you want to monetize your social media, if you want to make money through e-commerce, that is something that we also teach within our platform. But yeah, the main value is in the crypto here and in the foreign exchange and the day trading. So the moment that you actually get started, you're going to have a basic, intermediate, and advanced course because we want you to start hopping on these live sessions, but none of these things are going to make sense without the basic terminology. So you can imagine these are like the what's the word in college where you like take those pre-courses? What do you call that? Someone help me out here. Um, before you get into like the real whatever it is that you're
Prerequisites.
prerequisites. That's exactly what I was looking for. So yeah, these are your prerequisites to the live sessions, guys, basically. Give me 1 second. Let me just let some people in. So yeah, let me show you guys what this looks like. So for those of you who are new, what is trading? What is a pip? Pips or points? What are candles? How to use TradingView, how to look at the news, how to use the trading platforms, MetaTrader 5, how to look at the graphs, understanding market structure. This is very, very systematic in it's the order of operations is very important on what you learn. And so we have literally step by step everything that you need to know in terms of terminology, going through the academy basics. And why don't we just watch 10 seconds of this first video just for fun? Let's watch this one right here.
Welcome everybody to the first video of the basic module. And the currency you hold has more value than what you're buying or exchanging. The result will be to have a larger amount of the less.
So after you go through this, it's only going to take you an hour or two, but now you'll have all the terminology. So everything else, when it comes to the live sessions, when it comes to copy trading, is going to make sense, guys. Now, then after you go through the basic trading course or the basic crypto course, so you have the terminology, you're going to start tuning in to the live learning, the live sessions. I would say that a lot of the value is here because they're doing live trading. Imagine people that have the results that you want. The educators that I watch have all cleared 7 figures in the markets and they're doing live trading. You can copy their trades. If they make 1%, 2%, 5%, so do you. And then live training. They're explaining why they're doing what they're doing so that you can learn how to read the charts as well. So just to talk about a couple educators that we have, I really like Nick Engels. He goes over Golden Era, which is one of my favorite scanners. We're going to talk about the scanners here in a second. Jay Awol has a strategy called Trend Trap. It's one of the most simple and accurate strategies for people who are newer. Definitely recommend that. Donovan Taylor, amazing educator. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of institutional trading or smart money concepts, but basically it's understanding where the big financial institutions are getting in the markets because they're the ones who actually move the markets, and observing the masses and doing the opposite and basically trading with the banks rather than against the banks. Amazing strategy as well. So, I mean, all the educators are amazing. Guess how many educators we have in the chat box? When it comes to all the different academies in the different languages, drop a number. Let me know. What do you think? How many educators do you think? Okay, cool. We have not that many guys. That'd be crazy. But we have 90. At the moment of this recording, we have 90 educators. And we have 90 educators across all these different languages for the live sessions. So it doesn't matter where you are in the world, what time it is, what's going on, you can tap in to the live sessions. And even if you want to watch somebody, but maybe they're not live, or maybe you're not able to watch them at the time that they're live, you can actually click on their picture and you'll be able to see previous live streams so you can watch the recordings. And I think that successful people, when they see a successful live trading session, they're going to go back and say, hey, why did that trade play out? Or even if they lost, why didn't it play out? Being able to go back and watch the recordings. Also, each educator has a mini boot camp on their specific strategy and how they see the markets as well. So that is super, super helpful. When it comes to crypto, it's the exact same structure. We have the live sessions. When it comes to building your portfolio and investing, I would 10 out of 10 recommend Curtis Cobain. I feel as if he has the best education that I've ever seen in the last 7, 8 years of me doing this. I've seen a million different educators. And when it comes to crypto, building your portfolio, telling you which projects are going, which projects to get into and why, Curtis is your guy. So I definitely recommend him. Also, Nick Gomez. When it comes to day trading crypto, I would recommend Nick. The accuracy that he has when it comes to trading XRP and Ethereum and just trading crypto. He sends out his trades on our Jifu Connect app. We'll talk about that here soon. But if you want to learn how to trade crypto, then I would recommend Nick Gomez. Hopefully, y'all are writing some of this stuff down. This could be the difference between, you know, you getting amazing results and then, not really knowing where to plug in. But when you're new, if you plug in to the live sessions an hour a day, that's all you need. Obviously, if you want to do more, do more. But at least an hour. I love the gym analogy. If you go to the gym an hour a day consistently over time, you're going to get amazing results. Same thing here. If you're hopping on the live trading sessions at least an hour a day and you're just following along with the educators, the only way for you to lose is for you to not plug in to what we have going on. So that's the live sessions. My best tip of advice for you would be we like to say, schedule your success, right? And so when I say schedule your success, if you treat this like a hobby, it's going to pay you like a hobby. But if you treat this like a 7-figure skill set, then it's going to pay you a lot more. So having an actual schedule of when you're going to hop on these live sessions and putting it into your calendar and being super, super consistent is huge. Now, on top of the live sessions, scanners. Now, these are absolute game changers because the number one question people have is where do I get in and where do I get out when it comes to trading? What if you had a artificial intelligence scanner that scanned the market for you to find high probability trades, to take the guesswork out of it, to do the heavy lifting for you and tell you exactly where to get in and exactly where to get out? And that's exactly what these scanners do. Drop a 222 in the chat if you've made money with Trendwave or with Golden Era or with any of our scanners. Drop a 222 in the chat. And if you're not dropping a 222 in the chat, that's just because you're probably brand new, and that's okay. So I would say one of my favorite scanners is Trendwave. So here's the thing. Trendwave uses multiple different patterns within the market to identify the trend and will give you entries and exits. Whether it's crypto, whether it's currencies, whether it's commodities, my favorite asset to trade is gold, whether it's indices, whatever it is, doesn't matter. Whatever you want to trade, this will scan the market and tell you when to buy and when to sell. Example, literally 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 minutes ago, it said, hey, look to potentially short the market on Bitcoin as an example. Let's look at gold, since gold is my favorite. Let's see if it's called anything recently. So right here, you could see it says long position, which means buy. So it called a buy. And then what happened? Price shot up and hit exit 2 for 80 pips, 80 points. So that could be $8, $80, $800. Just depends on your lot size, which is your trade size. Every single day, these scanners are giving you potential trades for you to not have to guess what's going on, but to have a high probability scanner to literally tell you exactly what's happening. Another one of my favorite scanners is Golden Era. And there's actually a trade right now on Golden Era. So right now, this is what Golden Era looks like when there's a live trade. So it'll tell you, hey, here's your entry zone and here's your targets. So it's saying to short the market on gold. This is a trade that's happening literally as we speak. If you miss the first day or two, you can make money either direction. If the markets are going up, you could profit. And just as easily, you could short the market and profit as the markets are dropping. So literally, price came in to this zone of 35.54. This is your entry. This is your stop loss in case the trade goes the wrong way. And now the market you could see is reversing, and now it's going towards this target right here. So we might have just literally clicked on this while a trade was playing out right in front of us, which is just crazy timing. So yeah, that's literally when you take a trade, what do you guys need? You need an entry where you're getting in, your stop loss, your safety net in case the trade goes the wrong way, and then your targets, where you see the market going. That is it. You copy these numbers from the scanners or from wherever it is to your trading platform, and you can potentially profit. So this is huge. Now, we also have the market news. So there is technical analysis, which is patterns. That's what the scanners are for. It finds these patterns for you. Also, we have the news here. There's fundamental analysis, which is understanding what's going on in the news and the economy and how that affects the markets as well. So we have our own platform here for news. Now, one thing that I want to show you guys as well is our app. So we also have our app here. Let me see if I could pull it up on here. So check this out, guys. We actually have our app right here called Jifu Connect. And yeah, you can use the scanners anywhere, anytime, and be able to profit within the markets. Now, on top of the AI, we actually have our top 5 traders sending their trades. So even when you're not on the scanners, even when you're not on the charts, even when you're at work, school, vacation, doing whatever you're doing, you're going to get alerts sent straight to your phone on different trade ideas. In fact, we actually got one 11 minutes ago. Some of you might actually make money from this call just for being on this call. But check this out. Daniel Lopez said, hey, take a look at a potential buy for gold. And this is the entry, stop loss, and then targets. If you set up your trading account on day one, like you were supposed to, you can actually take this trade. Take a screenshot of this because Daniel Lopez is a sniper within the markets. Okay. Now, not only are they going to give you these trades, but they are going to give you the play-by-play, meaning they're going to tell you what happened. Oh, it's up 40 points. Awesome. It hit the first exit. Okay, we're 2-0 for the week. So they're literally giving you the play-by-play at the exact same time. So when we talk about copy trading, it doesn't get more simple than this. Copy, paste, copy these numbers from the app to your trading platform to potentially profit. This last month, we won 21 trades and lost 9 trades on the Jifu Connect app, and that was the worst month that we've had in the last handful of months, and it was still profitable. So, just to give you an idea. Now, you can copy trades from the app, you can copy trades from the scanner, you can copy trades from the live sessions, and through, we call it earn while you learn. You're going to be able to get results without, for me, my first 30 days of trading, I was able to get some results, even though I didn't even know what I was doing. But eventually I was able to learn why I was doing what I was doing, right? The only way to learn how to trade is by trading. You learn by doing. So I also was earning while I was learning. Now, one other thing that most of the time we don't talk about on here is when you're involved with Jifu, you get crazy travel benefits. If you like traveling and you travel a lot, or if you would love to travel more, drop a 777 in the chat. When I think of freedom, I think of financial freedom, time freedom, but also location freedom, being able to travel and go wherever it is that you want to go. Since being in this industry, I've been able to travel to 25 plus countries because of this amazing industry. And so having the reason why it's important to understand these travel benefits is because the travel benefits are so big that some people join just for the travel benefits alone. So the way that it works is we have our own app here, and on the app we have over a million different hotels, flights, rental cars, cruises, all things travel. You could save thousands of dollars every single year from our travel portal here. It's up to 75% off when it comes to hotels. Average savings are 20, 30%. The very first week that I got started with Jifu, I booked a hotel out here in Washington just to actually see how it worked. And I think it was like 30% off or something like that. So absolutely amazing. So if you want to trade, but you also want to travel, if you want to make money, but you also want to save money, I'm telling you, these travel benefits are insane. Now, we also have a free vacation voucher every single year. So you actually get one the moment that you get started within Jifu. And every year that you're a member, you get a whole nother one. And let me actually show you what that looks like. So the vacation voucher here is we have hundreds of different bucket list trips in Europe. Let's check it out. In Europe, in North America, South America, Central America, Asia, Africa, wherever it is that you want to go. Okay. So the way that the vacation voucher works is you pay this $270 vacation voucher fee. But besides that, we're talking about a free trip. It's up to 7 nights. You could take a handful of people with you. And yeah, you get to go to one of these bucket list destinations. Now, the value of this vacation voucher outweighs the cost of what it is to be a member in Jifu. Just this one thing. So think of all the value we've talked about up until this point. One thing I'm showing you here, the value of the vacation voucher, the basically free vacation that you get every year outweighs the cost of what it is to actually be a member. So drop the word value in the chat if that makes sense. So, yeah, you can go wherever you want to go. You get a new one every single year that you are a member here with Jifu. Now, one thing I want to talk about is the community as well, because we always talk about making money, trading, investing, travel, all these different things. But I think that the community is alone worth getting involved with what we do. The chats, the calls, the events, everything that we have going on. So, for example, just to give you guys an example, we have one of our chats here on Telegram where we have people sharing their results. This is just within the last few days of people sharing some of their trading results. So yeah, we have chats. We're constantly communicating every single day and helping each other. We have calls. Obviously, we're on a live call right here, right now. And then also we have events. Now, everything we do is online, which is amazing, but the in-person, nothing can beat some of the huge in-person events that we have. We have small events, but we also have big conventions. So this last year, we had 4,000 people in an arena in Germany. In 2026, we're actually having in Lisbon, Portugal, we're going to have 10,000 people in an arena in Portugal. You're going to be able to hear from all the top traders, all of the top income earners, all of the seven-figure earners, all the leaders, everyone that is an educator here in the platform. You're going to be able to actually see and hear from them in person here in 2026. And so we do conventions like this once a year. So if you miss it, everything that we do is recommended, but when it comes to conventions like this, in my mind, like it's mandatory because the people who go are going to get the mindset, the skill set, the blueprint, everything that they need to be successful. And they get the skills, but they also get the excitement, they get the belief, they have the paradigm shift. All these different things happen at these big conventions. And the people who go, it's just a matter of time before they have massive success. I can go back and look at every single time I had a huge paradigm shift and then something changed and my results doubled, tripled, and I can point back to a big event or a convention like this. And so, yeah, that's why these are so important. But we have big events like this every single year, but also we have smaller events here locally. For example, I'm actually throwing one out here in Seattle and Washington on September 13th. So in 9 days, we're hosting an event out here at our office in Seattle and Washington. We have stuff like this going on all the time. So, in summary, when it comes to everything we talked about, we have the fast start training, the mastermind portal, the academies, the live sessions, the scanners, the Jifu Connect app, the travel booking site, the vacation voucher, the chats, the calls, the events, anything and everything that you would need to be set up for success. We have a whole system to make sure that if you plug in, you're going to get the results every single time. Um, yeah, so let me know if you guys have any questions in the chat. I mean, that's pretty much a full overview and breakdown of what it looks like to be on the inside of our community. But if you guys have any questions, now would be the time. Drop them in the chat box. If you don't have any questions, that's okay too. Drop a 111 in the chat if this was super straightforward and you're like, yeah, no questions, makes sense. How can we join? So, people, when it comes to learning how to trade, learning how to invest, uh, one of my really good friends, he's a seven-figure trader. He's not in this company. He has his own trading deal that he does. He charges $5,000 for his trading course, and he's just one person teaching one thing, which is fine. It's amazing. And people get started with him every single day. Or maybe not every day, but every single week, multiple times a week. And so when I saw that getting involved with Jifu it's a subscription, it's only 185. So it's 185 to actually get started. And then we have something called the For No More program. So company says, hey, if you refer 4 people to Jifu, we'll actually waive your subscription and you'll get it for free every single month. So now you're getting everything that we just broke down for free on a month-to-month basis just from impacting 4 people. Obviously, if you have something that's completely changed your life, that's helped you, that's made you money, people are going to say, hey, how are you doing what you're doing? Refer them to the platform that helped you. Boom, hit For No More, get access to everything for free on a month-to-month basis. So yeah, whoever invited you, they have their own personal referral link. That's how the company knows that they're the ones that are going to be helping you every single step of the way. They would send that over to you and walk you through the getting started process. And then from there, go over a game plan, make sure you understand everything, and that you're good to go. The initial month, there is a initial getting started fee as well. So the first month is technically $299, so it's $300 to actually start, and then the subscription happens the following month. But like I said, our goal is to help you hit For No More, so you don't even have to worry about the monthly within your first 30 days is the goal. So great question. Any other questions in the chat box? Let me know. So by the way, guys, tomorrow we have Leanne. She is actually going to be doing the last call of our free trial, and she's going to be talking about step by step how to easily be able to get a free Jifu membership. So I'm super excited about that call tomorrow. So that's going to be the very last call when it comes to this getting when it comes to this free trial. Can we get access to the mastermind website? Yes. Ask whoever invited you, and they can give you access to that here soon. But yeah, guys, day one, Alexis got all of us set up for success for trading. Day two, Bree showed us how to profit from the scanners. Day three, we had Laron go over the blueprint with crypto. Today was day four, understanding how to maximize the Jifu platform. Day five, we're going to talk about how to get a free membership. By the way, I'm uploading all these videos onto a playlist on YouTube. So if you missed something, you can actually go back and watch it. But that's going to conclude the call tonight. I appreciate you guys. And if you guys have any further questions, amazing. Get back to whoever invited you and let them know if you have questions, if you're ready to get started, or whatever the case is. So, with that being said, guys, appreciate y'all. Have a great night, and I'll see you guys on the call with Leanne tomorrow. Bye for now.